Welcome back, everybody. Professional wrestler, comic book collector, video game enthusiast, Zach the Ripper Comics here. And among all of those things relating to comic books is my love of Batman, and my love of Batman the Animated Series, which debuted back in the early 1990s. This show was phenomenal. It's still some of the best storytelling, not only in comic book animated history, but just television and movies in general. If you have not seen Batman the Animated Series, please go check it out, as you can find it on a bunch of different streaming services, including HBO Max, and you can also buy it physically from Amazon or Best Buy or wherever you buy your physical media still. But I want to deliver to you today some huge news regarding Batman the Animated Series, because just recently, as you've seen on Zach the Ripper Comics, they did a Batman the Animated Series revival in the comic book world. In a miniseries that is expected to go 8 issues, it was a testing of the waters as predicted by yours truly here on the channel back in the late summertime when we started this channel, that if it sold well, we would probably see a revival of the animated series itself, and we are indeed seeing that, as we can see from CBR.com. Their headline report is Batman the Animated Series sequel in development for HBO Max. A new rumor suggests that HBO Max is developing a follow-up to Batman the Animated Series. This has me pumped. I am going to actually read the article with you guys right here, right now, so we can check it out together. The Dark Knight of Gotham may be returning to animation, according to Fat Man Beyond co-hosts Mark Bernardin and Kevin Smith. HBO Max is in the early stages of developing a Batman the Animated Series follow-up. The rumors that HBO Max is looking at making a Batman the Animated Series sequel, that they want to continue that forward. As he was speaking, Smith could barely contain his excitement, covering a huge smile on his face. As you can see, I have one also. "I don't know what you're talking about," Smith joked before also confirming the news. "I'm not involved, but I too have heard this, and I've heard this from very reliable people. When I heard it, I freaked out, and I heard this, I would say a month before you just said it. I think that's real. I don't think it's a rumor. I wouldn't say set your watch to it, but it's an idea whose time is not only coming, I think it came, and I'm smoking a cigarette." I think that's going to happen. How amazing would that be? Because you can literally just pick up and keep going. It's not like, oh, we got to explain why everyone's older. It's animation, man, so you can go right back to those amazing stories. If it comes to pass, a Batman the Animated Series revival would be HBO Max's second original DC series after Harley Quinn. While Harley Quinn started off as a DC Universe original, the consolidation of that service with HBO Max means the latter can now be billed the animated series as its own. Batman the Animated Series aired from 1992 to 1995 for 85 episodes over 2 seasons. It received critical acclaim for its dark theme, superb animation, stellar voice cast, specifically Kevin Conroy's Batman and Mark Hamill's Joker. It also introduced Harley Quinn, who would go on to become one of DC Comics' most popular characters, and gave villains such as Mr. Freeze more compelling origins, abilities, and costumes. The beloved series also launched the DC Animated Universe, a collection of animated films and TV shows focused on DC Comics heroes. This includes the new Batman Adventures and Batman Beyond, which are both considered loose sequels to the original animated series Batman. A comic series by Paul Dini, Alan Burnett, set in the world of the cartoon, also released last year, which we just talked about. Batman the Animated Series is currently streaming on HBO Max, as I said earlier. Now, obviously huge news. Obviously, I'm very excited. I'm a huge Batman fan. I'm a huge fan of the Batman universe itself, and I'm excited that we are going to get a revival. Hopefully not a reboot. I just want a continuation. I love what they did in the comic series so far. It is not concluded just yet, and I hope that that's what we get within this new animated series. Imagine the possibilities. The storytelling and the art just revived into 4K 2021 television sets. This is very exciting to me, and I hope that you guys are excited too. Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for this? Do you care about Batman? Do you care about the revival of this animated series? Did you even like it when it was relevant in 1992 to 1995? Let me know in the comments below. That's the show, folks. I want to thank everybody over at Patreon for supporting the channel and getting really cool stuff courtesy of teespring.com/ZachTheRipperComics in return, like t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, leggings, all kinds of things. For everybody that found us on Facebook, liked us on Instagram, hit up that ebay.com/ZachTheRipperComics comic book store for all of your comic book needs. And last but not least, subscribing to this channel, hitting the thumbs up, and hitting that bell for notifications so you know when we go live and when we post brand new content. Until next time. It was an 8-issue mini in a mini series and is in a mini series that is